Infinite Supreme Peace, behad ki paramshanti. This is the translated video of Bapuji and Anand Bhaiya, where they are discussing AI and aliens. Part 2, which is the continuation of Part 1. Here are the highlights of the video. Bapuji says, there are some aliens who have developed AI and later through AI they want to capture the entire humanity. Alien have the wrong policy. Alien using AI will get to know what every human being on the earth is thinking. The Chinese, this communist people are also experimenting in the subtle ways. They want to eliminate the whole world and rule. And now they are making an even bigger virus than COVID. There are still many subtle world aliens coming from the above dimensions. They live in small subtle cities or islands that are built lasting for a short time like 10 years, 20 years or 50 years and then disappear. People think they are island visible and they disappear. Anand Bhaiya says, you didn't tell us till now about this. Bapuji continues, the islands disappear as they go, but the 99% aliens are not visible because they are made of supreme elements, that is param tattva. Their UFO is of the supreme light. If their city is built, then it will be of the supreme elements. Then how will these supreme elements be seen? Even the ghost cannot see. Anand Bhaiya says, even the Vrindavan, they say Mathura Radha Krishna dance happens at night, and if someone look at it, they become blind. Bapuji says Radha Krishna dance happens at night, and if someone looks, their eye become defective, meaning they may die or go crazy. And this is what happens. Bapuji says, look, I will tell you the meaning of Shambhala. Anand Bhaiya asks, is it in Tibet? Bapuji replies, Shambhala was in Tibet. Even today it is there. Earlier there was more gold on earth. In Satya Yuga, there was a highest purity Sato Pradhan, so there was a lot of gold. There was too much gold in the golden Lanka, and Ma Parvati burned the golden Lanka. Mother Parvati cursed Ravana. That's why Hanuman's tail became a medium, and the fire that started the Hanuman's tail was not an ordinary fire, it was the Kalagni, which is a fire that could destroy the whole world. Whoever has read the Vani will know that we have to make this mortal world an immortal world. It means making the mortal world a supreme abode. Our supreme peace vibrations will do the tremendous. If we get our 9 lakh souls, the world will change in one day. The vibration of supreme peace will change every cell of atmosphere, and every breath will be the supreme peace. Since how long is the eternal religion Adi Sanatan Dharma going on? The first cycle, cosmic cycle, parad of the Brahma's 100 years life is complete. That is, first Brahma's 50 years life is complete. Since when the solar system has been running? From where are the eternal ancient deities and eternal religions there? Adi Sanatana Devi Devta religion has been going for how long? Those who have come in the past 3900 years, they are Abrahamic religion. People who have come from the upper world, they are all aliens. Anand Bhaiya says, let's move ahead. Bapuji, back to my same question. Those who are ruling the earth, are they misusing AI to control human beings? Bapuji says, there are some aliens who want to control humans, those who have developed AI. While living in the subtle world, they want to further expand through AI. They want to capture all human beings. So AI has been created to go ahead and capture. Anand Bhaiya asks, how will they capture their mind? Intellect? Bapuji answers, now this is just the beginning of AI, but within AI, they will eventually put a chip inside AI. These people will catch the thoughts of everyone's mind through AI and control their mind. When the thoughts are coming, they will control them through AI. They will get into the head mind of control, and they will control everyone's mind and will send vibrations to everyone's mind. They will control everyone's mind through AI, like the subtle mind of human beings. No one will be able to control the ghost. The ghosts are innumerable, more than human populations. Human populations is around 800 crore people. Anand Bhaiya asks, aliens should be able to control ghost mind as well, right? Bapuji continues. But right now, that is a new subject for ghosts. If they do not control the ghostly spirits who are innumerable in the subtle world, then AI will fail. If aliens capture only human beings and will control their mind, consider that human beings are 800 crores populations. Through AI, the mind of 800 crores human beings are transformed just like using a tablet. There will be resources inside it that will be AI inside all the tablets or mobiles and will be controlling the human head through AI or the aliens. They will put their waves inside the mind. Electromagnetic waves will come in such a way that everyone's mind will be affected and influenced. Like when a mobile is picked up and there will be waves in it. Anand Bhaiya asks, what are they going to do? Bapuji replies, they will give directions to everyone and then the aliens will get things done as per their wishes. Anand Bhaiya asks, do they control the people of one religion or all the religions? Bapuji answers, all the religions to all and the whole world. In reality, by giving directions to everyone, they can even make people commit suicide. Yes, that means that's their wrong policy. It's the aliens' wrong policy. Anand Bhaiya asks, what will the governments do? Bapuji answers, there will be no government. Government will end even before this happens. Governments will fight among themselves and come close to the Third World War, then will stop for a while. Anand Bhaiya asks, will they do it in the year 2024, 2025 or 2026? Bapuji replies, no. Its atmosphere will be formed in 2024, 2025, 2026 and then hardly it will take time for this to happen. In a little over 3 days, everything will be over. In 3 days, everything will be over, even if it is a third world war or world may be done by AI people or whoever does it. But the future of the human being is not good. There is a lot of danger in 2027 and 2028. Later, it will be even more dangerous. Anand Bhaiya asks, will some religious guru or some religion do anything to save? Bapuji adds, no religion can do anything. They will not even be able to tell what the negative atmosphere will be and what is happening. Today, let me tell you one thing. Can anyone do anything? There are many religions, sects on the earth. In the subtle world, there are innumerable souls, many times more than what you see on the earth. But the people of the subtle world, even in the list of ghost vampires, what will they do? If they come, they will make the world more negative and will bring it down further. This is going to happen. It will be little better in 2024 now, but in the year of 2025 and 2026, AI and Aliens Foundation will be built, and then 27, 28, the result will be such that you cannot even imagine. Because it will take them 3 days to get these results and 3 days to destroy the world. That day is not only for this world, it is also of many souls lying in the subtle world in the above dimensions, who can eat the whole solar system. Then what will be the knowledgeable people do in this situation? Bapuji says, I will tell all these things in the end of the last video. There is a whole process for it. And I have mentioned it in my old videos as well. Many behad gyani souls are knowledgeable. At the end, they will get to know the entire method in the knowledge of behad explained in the first video. Anand Bhaiya asked, okay, so for viewers, I would recommend and suggest that you watch the whole video. Bapuji says, yes, in the end, all the methods, those who want peace, want ultimate peace, and if you want to save yourself, we will tell you the complete method at the end. Anand Bhaiya asks, so now let's move ahead with my question, that in our scriptures, it is mentioned that each cycle is a 43,20,000 years, is described as 4 eras or 4 yugas. In total, 4 eras, but many gurus says that it is a cycle of 25,920 years. Bapuji replies, those who have no knowledge are all talking nonsense, because not only one cycle, it is a matter of total of 4 yugas and eras. If there is an inhalation in one kalpa multiplied by 1,000 chaturya, then time will end and like this. 1 kalpa pralay, then manvantar and 14 manvantar. It is based on its time. So I have made a whole video on that. Those who do not have the knowledge of ABCD, this is how the great sages and saints spoke, isn't it? Heaven is here, hell is here, and everything is here, etc. Anand Bhaiya says, it is said that when this cycle is completed, then what happens is that at every end of cycle, a solar flare comes from the center of the galaxy and the earth pole shifts. Even BK people also say that. Bapuji says, nothing like this happens. Someone has lost their mind and said this. One who does not know anything, those who don't know ABC, Mahabrahmand means galaxy, no solar flames comes from the Milky Way galaxy. Understand that the entire solar system is covered with the armor shield. Our solar system also has a shield, and this time many aliens have come from far and wide. Now, if you look at the time, the total of 4 eras is 1,000 such kalpa pralay, doomsday, is one of day of Brahma. 100 years of Brahma is how many years? So, no one can manipulate time. No Brahma, even Brahma cannot manipulate time. Neither Vishnu, Shankar, Adi Shakti, nor can formless Brahma can do it. The age of the solar system is fixed. Anand Bhaiya adds, as we say that Shiva created it, so Shiva can wind it up. Bapuji says, wind up can happen. When the power runs out, then he will do it. Look, one says matrix, Maya, illusion, inside the formless Brahma. Time moves according to power. That is, Kal Chakra. Kal means time, Kal means power, Kal means speed, and time has these 3 meanings. According to the power of the entire solar system moves, it has the speed and then destruction occurs. Anand Bhaiya says, so there is one more question. I will read the question because Bapuji has already given the answer. The question is that in super intelligent technology, mind mapping has been involved in it. Can demonic power misuse this technology? What is the risk factor? Bapuji answered that the AI people will capture the mind. Did bad alien create a new Patal hell inside the earth? Bapuji says, yes, they have created underwater inside the earth and also inside the big mountains. They reached our lava and they also live in lava. They have created a new research. Anand Bhaiya asked, are there many tunnels inside the earth and are there underground cities also which these aliens have built? Bapuji replies, aliens have just built. It takes a second to create. They create with a single thought. Anand Bhaiya asks, So, do they take human beings there? Bapuji replies, yes, they take humans away. The people, like aliens, are experimenting on them. And the humans who go missing, many times they catch more tribal from the forest so that no one can come to know. Anand Bhaiya asks, do they want to make human robots? Is there such an experiment taking place? Who lives in this new underworld? Is the government aware about this? Does anyone know about this? Can anyone stop it? Bapuji replies, America's Area 51 is also not aware about this fact. It is good that the world came to know a little about Area 51 in America, but this matter is very secretive. So secretive that till now it has not come to the people's mind. It has started, and in the next 3 years, many of these things will come out. Many things will come out. So many things, aliens will come. And that's why I say aliens and AI. Anand Bhaiya asks, since how long has this been going on the earth? Bapuji says, the game has just started. Anand Bhaiya says, so what is the intent of doing all this inside the earth? Bapuji says, they do experiments. Anand Bhaiya asks, we have the gold on earth. Do other solar system have gold? Bapuji responds, many other solar systems have different elements. Earlier, there was more gold on our earth in Satyayug. It was so completely gold in Satyayug, as there was a highest stage of purity atmosphere. Hence, there was a lot of gold. Anand Bhaiya adds, the gold would be physical? Bapuji continues, but later gradually the atmosphere stage of the impurity, Tamopradhan, is dominated, like Ravana's palace was made of gold. Dwarka was also of gold in the beginning. Vishwakarma had created both of them, but later they were winded up. Golden Dwarka, Sone ki Dwarka, was winded and hardly its parts would be found since 3 elements were converted into the 5 elements. The atmosphere changes from Sato, Rajo, Tamo, that is from pure to impure, and even gold turns into the iron. Anand Bhaiya asks, okay, what is the power of gold now? Bapuji says gold has power. Only then does it have value. Sisters wear gold jewelry, isn't it? Gold has a lot of value. Gold has a good vibration effect when we live in the gold palace house. How much difference does it make when anyone lives in a house of gold and house of iron? Anand Bhaiya adds, human mind will remain the same, right? What is the difference would it make? Bapuji says, no, it makes a lot of difference. It is very long topic. So you will have to understand Sato, Rajo, Tamo topics in detail. Anand Bhaiya says, then people eat in gold plates and spoons? Bapuji says, it makes little difference, but there the mind is bathed in Kalyug. Though someone eats in a golden plate, the mind of Kalyug only, right? Anand Bhaiya adds, so it is said that Kalyug has entered into gold. Yes, so that intelligence has become weak, bad? Bapuji adds, Kalyug has entered into the King Parikshit's Mukut crown. Anand Bhaiya asks, did Ravan also get destroyed due to this? Bapuji continues, Ravana's palace was destroyed by Mother Parvati. She did not get the palace, so she cursed him. Parvati Devi created Kalagni and destroyed Ravana's golden palace. Anand Bhaiya asks, does Earth's gold mine have the power to conduct the cosmic power? Bapuji responds, yes, but there is an element more powerful than gold. Anand Bhaiya says, it is said that there are many aliens on Earth who came to trade gold. They came first to steal gold to trade. Is it true? Bapuji answers, yes, it is true. They had come in Satyug, and time that time was there was a lot of gold on the earth. Anand Bhaiya asks, why did they come now as it has become a stone? Bapuji says, they came at that time, that is in Satyug, but according to them, time passes fast. In Satyug, when they came here, the atmosphere was completely pure, Sato dominated. So the amount of gold on earth was equal to that of iron seen today. The earth was filled with gold, but later the atmosphere gradually deteriorated. Gold started turning into iron and it will be converted into different ways. Anand Bhaiya asked, is that the reason why there have been fights as per history? Bapuji says, fights do not happen in Satyug. It starts in Treta. Anand Bhaiya asked, what was the difference between gold used in Dwarka and Lanka? How did Lanka burn despite having gold? Bapuji, the golden Lanka was burned by Mother Parvati, who had cursed him. Hanuman's tail became medium. But the fire that started on Hanuman's tail was not an ordinary fire, it was a Kal Agni, and Kal Agni even burned the gold. Mother Parvati burnt it. The golden Dwarka was created by Vishwakarma with the first thought Sankalp, as per the Sri Krishna request. Later, gradually destruction occurred. Anand Bhaiya asked, are there soulless characters on earth? Are there any people who have no souls? Are there humans who don't have a soul? Bapuji responds, how can human be soulless? If the soul is not there, then man has no value. It does not happen like this. Anand Bhaiya, can you tell us the process of cloning in details? Bapuji responds, there is no need to waste time in the process of cloning. It is all useless nonsense. Such a process will not work in future. Anand Bhaiya, Illuminati are powerful souls who track a person with powerful DNA from birth and use him for his perverted activities. What technology do they use to scan the quality of the soul? Bapuji, look, Illuminati means the illusory, mysterious, elusive, Mayavi demons are present in the subtle as well as in the gross world. The demons are the ones with the Asura Vritti, demonic character values, who are human beings with the demonic character. Those who have demonic character will be given Maya to them. Even or when someone gives Maya, that is illusion or wealth, and gets their work done. Being in the subtle world, elusive demons can look at the aura of a human who is elusive and get the work done. The demons who have come on the earth from the underworld, that is Patal Loka, are in human form. They will see the aura and see that person's aura is black or negative and demonic. So they catch hold of those, and then many of their own negative souls will enter into them. They are here and get their work done. They are from Illuminati and they are devils. Anand Bhaiya, is owl bird negative? Bapuji, in birds, there are positive and negative. In fact, if this is a crow, then how is it? Even in the scriptures, the owl has been considered as the vehicle of the goddess Lakshmi, which is pure and it sees in the night. Anand Bhaiya says, owl is also the national bird of the country, for a country. Bapuji says, it might be just like our peacock. Anand Bhaiya asks, what is the difference between original human clones and AI-generated humans? Bapuji says, AI can do any work faster. There may be the clones or any research to be done, then it can be done very fast. Anand Bhaiya asks, what is the difference between the original human and then the human who have been cloned and human created from AI? Bapuji says, There are three types of human beings who are basically number one, there have been original human beings from the trillions of years, that is the sense of the beginning, Brahma's first parad of the eternal religion and the solar system, that is Sanatana. There has been no clone in it. Number two, today's scientists are making clones with artificial power in it. While making clones, there will be artificial power or some souls will enter from a subtle world and cloning will be done. Number three, clones which are being made through AI, further research work being done in this. What is happening is that they are creating humans as per their mind, mangadant, and cloning it. Hence, these people do research on it very fast. Anand Bhaiya, will we be able to make it? Bapuji, currently research work is going on land underwater. These people are doing like aliens, research everywhere. They need souls to create aliens. This is not just a robot that will run on electric power. Anand Bhaiya, to run the body, a soul is needed, right? So how to create a soul? Bapuji says, what I think is that these are the spirits of the subtle world. They have more power. They will catch hold and put them inside. Anand Bhaiya says, in our previous ghost video, you said that the male ghost and female ghost, Bhoot or Bhootani, can also create children. Bapuji says, yes, they can create it and with their power and energy. Anand Bhaiya, so these people rent their souls like this? Bapuji, these aliens don't want to use their power because they are very powerful. Aliens means AI and they will catch the weak souls and create through subtle controls. Anand Bhaiya asks, can't they do it themselves? Bapuji says, they have a lot of power, but it is a high power that they cannot use it here. They will catch hold of low power souls like ghosts and vampires and use them. They will definitely make it, let us see, but before that the condition of the world will be so bad that even aliens seeing all these will run away, leaving everything behind including robots. The world is going to transform. All this is going to happen. Anand Bhaiya says, this is a positive point, right? Bapuji says, there will be a positive change. Then all negativity will run away. These negative aliens also. Anand Bhaiya says, it means that when everyone is in the world will sense changes, your message would reach the world. They would feel that yes, this worldly things are happening. Then at the time they would know about supreme peace. That is paramshanti. Bapuji says, yes, if people want peace, then supreme peace should be thought and spoken. They have to acquire immense self-knowledge and will have to remember the unlimited Supreme Father. They will get to know that religious father and religious gurus will not be able to do anything, and this knowledge reaches the whole world. Then, in reality, they will become the embodiment of self, Atma Swarup. Everyone will come to know that if they listen to our video, they will become the form of soul, that is Atma Swarup. Then, with the vibration of the supreme peace, that is Param Shanti vibrations, these people will gradually stop negative. Our vibrations will be so tremendous that they will be so strong that if we will get our 9 leg souls, so we can change the world in one day with the vibration of supreme peace. Let there be supreme peace in every cell of atmosphere that breathe right now. Now the subtle body, Pranmay Sharir, is filled with negativity. The air is filled with negativity. If the record of the full of disturbance, then people get disturbance. If there is a disturbance in the body, then the subtle body becomes disturbed. So the mind becomes disturbed. Supreme peace vibrations go into the air and breathe of the subtle body, that is Pranmay Sharir, will be filled with the ultimate peace and aura will change. If he doesn't change through this, then his breath will change. Now even good person can become negative due to the negative atmosphere through the breathing. It spoils the mind of the good person. Good people feel bad. The times to come are going to be turbulent and everyone will search for peace. Anand Bhaiya says, Bapuji, the souls of infinite Kala celestial degree have come here and they have the power of infinite. Bapuji says, they have unlimited power but they do not awaken. There are shades, avran, covered on the soul. Anand Bhaiya, alien of 30 or 40 Kala celestial power will be able to do anything? Bapuji says, they will not be able to awaken completely. First, 10 Kala power is kept with the limit of 20 Kala power. We are thinking that in the future there are 9 lakh of souls and those souls will create a ball of or a sphere of supreme light of 20 Kala, that is celestial degree of 20 Kala, all over the whole earth of this solar system. Those who read the Vani, they know that they have to make the mortal world also an immortal world. If you want to make the mortal world an immortal world, means supreme abode where there is a ultimate supreme peace. If we get supreme peace and supreme happiness, then this earth will become an immortal world in the future. The unlimited, that is behad souls, will create the immortal world with their own power by taking power from the unlimited Supreme Father. Being in soul consciousness form, that is Atma Swarup, the power will be created only by spreading the vibration of the supreme peace. Immortal world, that is Amar Lok, has to be created here only. This will be built first. Then only these people will remain, else they will get diluted. Whatever I had to say in the end, I have just mentioned now itself through language of the gesture, that is Isharo ki bhasha hai na. Watch a full video on what is going to happen in Mahakal Pralay, who will survive and how. Part 1 and 2, everything is mentioned in a great detail. Raya asks, the secret of Antarctica is searched a lot. As told in ancient times, was India a part of the Antarctica on Earth? Were there bad aliens that built a deep experimental lab for human experiments in 14 layers? Does Antarctica have any connection with Hitler? Did the Germans were not Nazis? Bapuji says, in today's Antarctica, at the bottom of the ocean, aliens entered and they are working. Nazi from Germany, who created the Second World War, was a Christian. Anand Bhaiya asks, was he a human being or not? Bapuji says, as I mentioned earlier, that all these people of Abrahamic religion who have come in the last 3900 years are all aliens. Aliens eliminate each other, as you might have noticed Jews, Christians, Muslims, Shia, Sunni, all these protagon or not protagon, etc. since 3900 years. Anand Bhaiya asks, was there any connection between India and Antarctica? Bapuji says, some people say that the India came from Africa after breaking apart, but it is not the reality. It was created by kings who were living in the heaven, that is Swarglok. There used to be mountains in heaven and above world, Maharlok, Janlok, Brahmapuri, Vishnupuri, Shivpuri. Also, there is such worlds. There is a world in the infinite solar system. If someone wants to build their own mountain here on the earth, when the soul comes with the power and makes a resolution, that is a sankalp, and work is done. Like Himalaya was created by the Himalaya king with a resolution in the first cosmic cycle, that is million years old. It is not 5 crores year old. Anand Bhaiya adds,
In school as well, these are taught to children that the earth collided and formed, etc. Bapuji, this did not happen when two plates collided and mountain was formed out of them, like Mother Ganga river, Mother Jamuna, who is a daughter of the sun god, Saraswati. These are all goddesses. They put their little power and created rivers. Mountains were created on earth. Seven islands on earth, Jammu Island on the earth, were built by deities. Do you know who created Mount Meru? There was a soul named Meru who created Mount Meru, made a resolution, made mountains and rivers. All the above subtle world, that is Sukshma Jagat, deities have created all the mountains and rivers on the earth. They are not built as told by the scientists. Anand Bhaiya says, in the USA, good aliens came and warned humanity. There is a high frequency crystal city in Antarctica where aliens gave the message to the USA military general to stop nuclear research and humanity, but the US government intimidated and silenced everyone. The work on nuclear weapon is still active.
The nuclear weapons is still active. Bapuji, these people are doing all this at the bottom of the Antarctica Ocean. There is a whole city in the bottom of the Antarctica Ocean. Let me tell you one thing. This is a place is very famous. Not only today, it is famous since Satyuga. I have mentioned this in an earlier video as well. Now also many microscopic subtle aliens from above dimensions and build their small cities in the micro or subtle level. They live for a short time like 10, 20, 50 years and then disappear. People think that there was an Iceland. It is also visible and disappear later. Yeah, no, that's fine, but till date you have not told this in the video. Bapuji says, in a video I told that the island is missing and island disappears sometimes. People would wonder, I had seen an island here yesterday, where did it go today? Anand Bhaiya, yes, people say that they went in ocean water and drowned. Bapuji, no, it doesn't happen like that. These subtle world souls means alien build 3 elemental cities. Small island or cities, then live there for a short time and fly away from there and go to the different places. They keep roaming. An island means a tent. In the similar way, in the Satya Yuga time, no one used to live on the earth, which was a period of 178,000 years of Satyuga. For 5 lakh years, there was a garden. People from the heaven used to come here and later they built a 3 elemental city or place. It is gradually got converted into the 5 elements. So it's the same old one. There are subtle and gross such cities on earth. There are many alien and that live in mountains, rivers, oceans in subtle world. Some alien are visible in the subtle, but 99% alien are not visible because they are made of the supreme elements. Their UFO is made of supreme light. If their city is built, then how will 3 elementals see supreme element? The 3 element cannot see alien.
Even ghost can't see these. Anand Bhaiya, Bapuji, I remember you told me about ghost. Like some villages of Rajasthan, it is famous where the whole spectacles. It happens that overnight 500,000 people gather there and the entire village city is built overnight. When a human being goes there and will see and wonder and then it disappears over the night. City is built at night and then it disappear in the night. You have mentioned this for ghosts, but you had not told about this for aliens. Bapuji, then the whole village was haunted by some king. He was killed or he commits suicide and the village people die. Now those ghosts come at night. They show their full glory, then disappear during the day and then hide in mountains during sunlight, or they would hide in the bushes and the trees nearby and assume a smaller form. Anand Bhaiya asked, does this happen even today? Bapuji, yes, it happens everywhere. Where will they go? They have not attained salvation. Village ghost will come to the village at night. If someone see this, whole village eating and drinking is going on. These ghosts have become human beings. Anand Bhaiya, Bapuji, is this real? Because I have heard many stories. Bapuji, these are not stories, it happens in reality. Anand Bhaiya, if any human being goes to such ghostly area, he sees everything there, eats food there and will have fun. He sees the whole activities and ghosts complete their time. Bapuji says morning 4 a.m. they go back. This happens in the three elemental subtle world and then they find up. Anand Bhaiya says, even in Vrindavan, they say in Mathura Radha Krishna dance happens at night and if someone looks it, they become blind. Bapuji says Radha Krishna dance happens at night and if someone looks their eyes become defective. Meaning they may die or go crazy. And this is what happens. Like Radha Krishna, there are 16,108 forms of Krishna. So some of them are in a physical form and some are in the subtle form, that is Akari Roop. After taking the subtle form of Radha Krishna, they dance. Understood? Anand Bhaiya, don't they come in physical form? Will they be in subtle form, that is Akari Roop? Bapuji also confirms they will be in subtle form. Some devoted souls of Krishna in the upper world like in Goloka, even in the world of the Vishnu Lok, will perform Ras Leela. Ras Leela is performed in other dimensions also if there is any Krishna form. Anand Bhaiya, okay, let us talk about alien. Is there any more difference between ghost and aliens? Can a ghost see alien? Bapuji, ghost cannot see alien because they are of supreme element.
Elements cannot see supreme element people. You can see people of the same level of you are. There are aliens all around the earth, inside the ocean, inside the mountains. Research work is going on. They have captured the entire planet. They have captured the entire solar system. Our solar system is 1 light year and it is 188 trillion kilometers around. Aliens from far away are sitting with their UFOs and they are doing research on Earth about what is going to happen or not. We cannot tell now. We'll see in the future. Anand Bhai, yes, that's right. Bapuji, I have limitation to tell. I can see everything but can't say much. Anand Bhaiya, well, your point is right. I'm back to the same old question again. You know T.B. Joshua? He was the head of a church and he exorcisms as a heard interviews of the people there. T.B. Joshua is now no more. A girl was saying in the interview that there was a ghost inside her and it came from the Red Sea. At the time, I used to think that why did these people come from the Red Sea? Why did they come on earth? Bapuji, ghosts come from distant seas or mountains. They all can sneak in anywhere. Anand Bhaiya, is it true that the crystal city which is called City of Shambhala exists? Bapuji, I will tell you the meaning of Shambhala. Anand Bhaiya, is it in Tibet? Bapuji, was in Tibet but it is still in Tibet. Shambhala, which has been captured by China, it is in our Himalaya, where Mahadev lives, that is Shankar Parvati lives. Shambhala means that the souls of the subtle world have their own big sphere. They are doing sadhana, and in sadhana, there are no physical people there in Tibet. Anand Bhaiya asked, did alien create that? Bapuji, they are not aliens. They belong to the eternal deity religion, Adi Sanatan Dharma. Aliens are 3900 years old Abrahamic religion people. These are the souls of the original eternal gods and goddesses. These countless souls are doing penance in the Himalaya, and they are doing penance in the subtle world like the Badrinath, Kedarnath. There are people who believe in the Vishnu in Badrinath. Then, if they become very firm or determined, then Vishnu appears to them and comes to them in a form. And a plane goes daily from Badrinath to Vishnupuri daily. Two planes go to Shivpuri daily. Just stopped for a few days now for the last 2-3 months. There are one or two planes leaving daily for one plane that also runs from the Mansarovar. And Bhaiya, why? What is the reason? And Bapuji planes runs on Shiv permission. Those who want to go to the Shivpuri where the souls has completed many births and has done penance for many births by chanting Shiva, 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 Shiva. Then he dies and becomes a ghost and then goes to the Kedarnath. From Kedarnath and then goes to the Mansarovar and does penance of Shiva for trillions of years. Such souls will be found in 3000 kilometer range in the Himalayas, be in the Jammu and Kashmir or anywhere is full of such souls. Tibet is also full of them, but they will not be visible. They do penance to go to the Shivpuri. So, one or two vehicles go daily. A vehicle goes from Mansarovar, a vehicle goes from Kedarnath. Vehicle goes daily. Sometimes a vehicle goes to the Vishnupuri from Badrinath and also goes from Dwarka also. A very ascetic, that is tapasvi, is doing penance in this astral plane. There is a circle in the astral plane 10 kilometers above Dwarkapuri. Many souls who believe in Vishnu do penance in the form of the Krishna. They know that the Meera had got absorbed in the idol here. Meera had got absorbed in the Dwarka. She finally came to Dwarka temple and got absorbed. Even today, planes fly in the subtle world. They have been stopped for last 2-3 months and bringing down everyone to spread the eternal religion, that is Sanatan, and to increase the good eternal religion Sanatan. By in the 2024 elections, would Modi ji become PM again? Bapuji. Eternal religion, that is Sanatan Dharma, people will do it. All those ghosts will come and spread eternal religion, that is Sanatan Dharma. And Bhaiya asked, Modi ji will become PM again, right? Bapuji. It has to be done. If it comes with the 2/3 majority, then the work will be done, else in the year 2025 and 2026, no work will be done. Then there will be
so much unrighteousness that will start in the name of religion. Once it starts, it will be very difficult. Anandya, China has done such experiments on the minds of its citizens that they are no longer humans. Is this true? Bapuji, people in China are atheist. Their mind and their mind power is impure. That is tamo dominant. So, when the mind becomes impure, that is tamo dominant, then they are not called a human being, but an animal. That's why they eat animals. Animal intelligence people eat animals. Like the mind, intellect, or you can say wisdom, and the value, that is sanskar, their behavior has become like that. So, what would you call them? Anandya, today, Chinese are slaves, or you can say the government will use them. People of China in the military. Bapuji says, we can say communist as slaves, servants. Anand Chinese want to spread all over the world. Bapuji, yes, that's why they have done all this COVID. I made a video about COVID in 2020. Now they are doing experiments at the subtle level, that is Sukshma level. Communists want to eliminate the world, the whole world, and rule. They are doing preparation to get out much bigger than COVID now. Anand where did they get this technology from? Bapuji, science is made by their scientists, right? Actually, this technology was given by the America and Canada. There is a university where scientists did research in China. These Chinese stole this technology from them, and then COVID became an experiment. That's why the Americas could not speak, because it is a result of the scientists and then those Chinese. They were experimenting and COVID came out and it multiplied, spread and burst. So that's why even the America couldn't speak, because America knew that it came out of the Chinese lab. Now also the experiments are going on and America is also doing it. Anand Bhaiya, is there any such technology in the world today to find out what the president of the America is thinking? Bapuji, no. Now aliens are creating through AI to find out who is thinking what, whoever it may be, like any human being on the earth. The one who has a soul knowledge and who has sealed his aura, being in the soul consciousness form, that is Atma Swarup, is the one whose resolution, that is Sankalp, can't be read. Rest of the other people's resolution can be read by aliens through AI, and they will control their mind. Anand Bhaiya, will they also read your mind? Bapuji, I live in my aura, 3 feet in front, 3 feet in back, and nobody can catch my resolution, that is Sankalp. Hence, infinite children, that is behad children, will be gifted with a 6 feet aura, so that no one can trace their resolution, that is Sankalp. Where the aura is sealed, in the future we will share the knowledge. Anand Bhaiya, let's talk about the climate change. Who is running the agent of the global warming? Bapuji, the people of the subtle world who are ghosts, they need negative air. The people with the negative thinking want negative air. Carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, these are negative. They want this. Ghosts want to make the atmosphere more negative. For this, they got all these oil products made, oil engines, oil, coal, etc. The atmosphere was made tamopradhan by these people who are dominated by darkness. Who made it? The ghost made it so that they can have fun, but a good person will not be able to survive. What will be the alien change in time? Now that they themselves have created such atmosphere, it is tamopradhan. Will we change the climate? The climate is bound to be destroyed. Now the climate will be destroyed even more. Can't breathe, and we will die like this. We will get so many diseases. Today, look at Delhi and see how bad the atmosphere is. Who created this? Ghosts and vampires. Anand Bhaiya, I also have a question about global warming. People say that we need to make new world. Bapuji, nothing will happen to the world. Global warming has been in the focus for the past 50 years, but nothing progressed. There was a meeting in UAE and people from the 40 countries got together. But what is the outcome? They don't do anything. They are not ready to accept anyone's words. Then what is the agenda do they have? Bapuji, there is no agenda right now. So everyone is just passing the time. Anand Bhaiya, is India's economy growing? Bapuji, India economy will grow as Almighty himself wants India to become the number one. He himself has said that India will be the first in the world in all areas, be it any type of army, and globally number one. Anand Bhaiya, chemicals are being released remotely into the Indian atmosphere, which causes unnatural rainfall. People tell that China is behind all this. Bapuji, Chinese people do this like they did in 2013 in Kedarnath. Unnatural artificial rains were created. It happened here again. China's people are doing. Bhaiya, what can India do to stop this? Bapuji, India's power and value will increase a lot now. When the world will be impure, then the India will gradually be filled with the vibrations of the supreme peace, that is paramshanti. In the pure, that is Sato-dominated atmosphere. It will become very good in India. It will become very good, but also there will be a negative in India too. There will be a piles of dead bodies. Civil war will happen in India too. But with the supreme peace vibration, we could stop it. If there is a third world war in the world, then there will be a civil war here too. Because in the name of the religion. But if there are those who commit unrighteous act, then they are the one who are beheading. We should stop them all. It will have to happen. Anand Bhaiya, wokeism agenda is running in USA and is creating confusion in the gender issue. This is being propagated against school children in the US so that the children get confused in classifying whether I am a male or female. Is the leader of the USA not human? Do they have mind for programming? Do these children have any purpose behind them? Is there any purpose behind this? Or ghosts don't spare these kids, Bapuji. Aliens are doing everything. America is full of aliens, Anand Bhaiya. There are many Indians in Virgin in the US. What to do while living in America? Bapuji, Indian religious ghosts have gone there. The ghosts of their religion, that is Indian, live in their homes. And that's why there are no alien in their homes. Just like an Indian lives there, the soul of their religion fathers and religious gurus have gone there along with them. Our temples are built in America. So the souls of those religions are in the subtle world. So aliens are not there, but the Christians, there are plenty of them. Aliens in the America too. Anand Bhaiya, in Japan, a man surgically transformed himself into the dog. A child started calling himself a spirit of the dinosaur after watching the video. Bapuji, there is a dog spirit in him. Powerful dog soul enters into the humans. Dog has a soul and the soul is powerful. It penetrates inside the human being body and turns into the dog. It has spoiled the mind. It enters inside the subtle body, that is Sukshma Sharir, and spoiled his mind. After watching dinosaurs video again and again, some dinosaur spirit must have come in the aura of the child and in the subtle body, that is Sukshma Sharir, and will be shown again and again, and then it turns his mind into a dinosaur. Anand Bhaiya, there is a funny thing, but a guy called me and said he feels like there is a crocodile soul inside him. Bapuji, yes, there are all different types of souls present in the atmosphere in subtle forms. Anand Bhaiya says, Bapuji, I had seen in the video of TB Joshua, one man can barking like a dog and another man was roaring like a tiger. Bapuji, different types of souls are present and entered in him. Anand Bhaiya, I was thinking at that time, what kind of world this is? Bapuji says, every soul on earth is different. There is a different category of soul which you see in the physical world, either in the form of the humans or animals. All these souls were in the subtle world and from there came to the physical world. Souls present in the subtle world enter into the body and it will control their mind, that is possessed person's mind, and say that I am this, I am that, like I am a lion, I am a goat, donkey, etc. Anand Bhaiya says, it is said that these are completely down category souls. Bapuji says, yes, this down category of souls penetrates into the down category human beings. They see a dark black aura of a person who is weak and has negative thoughts, who is like them and then enters into them. Anand Bhaiya says, Bapuji, tell me, when a ghost enters into the body, he dips his hands in hot boiling oil and takes a complete bath. He washes his eyes. How is this happening? Bapuji says that person's entire subtle body, that is Sukshma Sharir of his aura, creates such energy that the heat of the oil does not affect him. Anand Bhaiya says, I have seen the sages who sit on the fire but nothing happens to them. Bapuji says, yes, if you burn the whole body in the fire also, then there will be no fire. But Anand Bhaiya says, yes, neither his clothes nor his body caught fire. Bapuji. Like Prahlad got into the holy fire, but nothing happened to him. It was a blessing. Like that, there was a boon of Agni Dev deity. So it is like that this even today. In the subtle world, there are souls that if there is a fire sprayed all around, fire cannot do anything for them. Anand Bhaiya says, it is a big deal. He was blessed by Holika boon. But what promise can be made to today's man? Bapuji says, even today's world, there are people who are in the subtle world and they are blessed with blessings. They will give such power that their entire aura will be filled with power. No matter how hot it is, it will not burn. Make him sit in the heat and in all four directions. You put fire, but still it won't hurt. Such souls are there in subtle world. These souls help them and save them. Anand Bhaiya says, here comes a question that the woman in the India gave birth to a snake. Can this happen? Bapuji says this is probably wrong. Anand Bhaiya says this is wrong. I too felt the same. Bapuji says this is not possible. However, earlier we heard in the Puranas that it was said that the fish created a human being and a human being emerged from the stomach of the fish. It used to happen, but today these snake-like souls are born from the human body, which may not be possible. Anand Bhaiya says, are there jalpari or mermaids which stay underwater? Bapuji says, jalpari or mermaids live in the water and roam around. Earlier, this water fairy used to come from above dimensions. She used to take the form of the water fairy and roam around in the oceans. Used to wander in the ocean, but now jalpari or mermaids don't exist. Anand Bhaiya asked, what kind of technology do aliens have that allow them to replicate the original organic humans by absorbing soul energy and converting into the dark energy? Whose agenda is this on the earth? What is the science behind and how light can be converted into a darkness? Bapuji replies, look, the alien can do whatever they want. They have come from the great universe, from above. They bring the technology from there, their intelligence and technology from above dimensions. So if they catch hold of any human being and pull his energy and feel his energy with negativity, then he will become a negative and the aura changes. Aliens want to change their aura and subtle body, hence they will convert the mind, aura, and mind also changes. Anand Bhaiya says, Bapuji, you had also said this in the video long ago in year 2016 and 17 that the alien with supreme elements, that is Param Tattva, cannot be negative. Bapuji says there are aliens of the supreme element, that is Param Tattva, but the fire element layer, Avran, has been covered on supreme elements. That's why they are visible. And Bhaiya says it is not a matter of the visibility, but they do negative work. Bapuji says those who belong to the supreme light and the supreme elements, that's a Param Tattva, like in Vishnupuri, there is a half percentage of supreme light, half of the percentage of the supreme elements. Still there is illusion Maya inside. Anand Bhaiya says there is an illusion, that is a Maya, in this solar system till the supreme abode, that is Paramdham. Bapuji says similarly there is an illusion, that is Maya, even in aliens also, due to outer covering, that is layers, though they are of the supreme elements, but there are illusion, that is Maya. If you look at the galaxy, Mahavishnu there is a Maha illusion, that is Mahamaya. I have explained in detail in different videos. If a soul is of 10 kala or 20 kala, that is 10 celestial power or 20 celestial power, but upper cover or shed, we can say Avran, has been filled with the negativity because of its negative cover, that is shade. they are eating another soul. There is a full video on the topic, why does a soul eat another soul? Original light won't eat light. Where does the desire to hurt others, to eat and drink come from? Because of the shade or avrans, right? Shades means Maya. Soul is covered by the shed in the mind. The mind is an illusion, that is Maya. The mind, intellect and the sanskars are also illusion, that is Maya. So aliens also have illusion, that is Maya. Bhaiya says, are there different religions in the agenda of the Saturn like devil to divide humans and to control, and we human could never know the ultimate truth? Bapuji says, in the last 3900 years, whatever religions have come to the earth, they all are the agenda of devils. So devils have come to the earth. The different religions and sects except Sanatan, rest all are the devil's agenda to capture the earth. But now people are capturing Sanatan also and harassing them. There, people are using TV, mobile computers. These devices are for the progress of the humanity, but they are constantly releasing negative frequency. Who is controlling the media globally at this time? Brains are being subjected by frequency of these devices and satellite globally. So how will this technology be stopped? Is its control outside the earth? There is a delay in awakening humanity because of the mainstream media. So what is the solution to this? Bapuji says 4G, 5G is also going into the atmosphere. Earlier the atmosphere was good and it was not there. So earlier there wasn't TV, only radio station are used. Anand Bhaiya says knowledge was not getting shared that time. Bapuji says the more knowledge is being shared, it's going through the atmosphere, but the more negative is going also. Be it mobile or TV. Positive things are also going into the atmosphere, negative also going in atmosphere. So the positive soul is taking positive and negative one is taking negative. But its speed is increasing a lot. 4G has come, 5G has come, now 6G. They are going to do it. The Chinese people have come on 6G. They will do it. The atmosphere in the world will be negative. Whatever people say will be multiplied in the atmosphere, be it 5G or 6G, everything. If more than 5G is released or created, then the subtle body of the people or human beings will be harmed. Let us say if your mobile is of 5G and you have switched on, there is a aura of 5G that will enter and affect the aura of the humans and the subtle body of the humans. 5G will enter and affect and damage the subtle body. People's brain will be damaged. It will damage people. It will spoil their brain. This is going to happen gradually. This effect will be shown gradually in the year of 2024, 2025 and 2026. The effects, that is reaction, will be less for 4G. It will be more for 5G. Anand Bhaiya says, we have never asked questions on 5G. Bapuji says 5G effects will be vast, but 6G will completely damaging. That is, it will do harm for everyone. I mean, not only for the human beings, but for everyone, because it will affect the subtle bodies. If you use 5G or 6G data, then 5G or 6G data is coming to you from the atmosphere, and that data are going to enter your subtle body and react directly into the subtle body, then gradually release data from the subtle body, that is Sukshma Sharir, to your mind and create the defect to the mind, that is Pranmay Sharir. 5G will spoil the mind, it will defect the people's mind, and the power of forgetting within us will increase. The mental disorder will increase a lot. Anand Bhaiya asks, what is the significance of the mirrors? How the future timelines is seen in the mirrors. Illuminati see in these mirrors and convert the timeline into the money pollute to create the future what they want and to bring all humans onto their timeline. They program the human mind and consciousness. Which alien has given such technology? Is this technology still active today?
Bapuji replies, "This is the technology of the demons. Looking at the mirror is the very old trend coming from the eternal, that is Sanatan. There is no technology of mirrors. It is the technology of the demons." Anand Bhaiya says, "Showing the future in the mirror?" Bapuji says, "In the mirror, it shows the future, it forecasts the future, like this is going to happen, that is going to happen. The mirror is kept by everyone. The mirror has become a common mirror, is like your mobile phone. Illuminati will show everything in the mirror. These are demons." Anand Bhaiya says, "Nowadays, Bapuji, they are also saying that the upcoming mobiles will be made of glass. Just with touch and everything will work." Bapuji says everything is going to change. All these currency notes will be stopped in the future. Currency notes will disappear from the entire world. Who will provide notes to the world? Who is the richest person? There are 6 or 7 people on the earth who have so much money or wealth that you can't even imagine. Anand Bhaiya says, in the Blue Beam project, to scare the people of the world, they project an image in the sky. They plan to show the fake alien invasion and call it as a holographic project. How can we understand this scientifically? Is this hypnosis? Bapuji replies, people from the subtle world are doing everything alien through hypnotism control people's mind. Anand Bhaiya says, the evil person has directed energy weapon to make the threats or to scare the awakened soul. How did this perverted people get this? How even 4G, 5G such frequency is also released, due to which the state of the mind of good souls will not be stable. Then they are not able to make the spiritual progress. How is so much science being misused? The mind is being constantly attacked. The condition of the youth is worsening. Bapuji replies, in the subtle world, that is Sukshmavatan, negative spirits are doing everything. Be it is a destruction, be it is a 4G or 5G, all this is being done for the destruction. In the subtle world, the spirits are doing all these inventions for destruction. And Bhaiya says, what should the good soul do then? Bapuji replies, paramshanti, supreme peace. Create the aura of paramshanti, that is supreme peace. Only supreme peace, there is nothing. Only solution is supreme peace. Become in the form of the soul consciousness form, that is Atma Swarup. Take power from the Supreme Father, create supreme peace, make your home lighthouse. Nothing else will be effective. There is only one word, only ultimate, that is supreme peace, that is Param Shanti. Anand Bhaiya asks, Earth controllers are misusing the internet so much that 4 layers below, all the wrong things are being done on the dark web without anyone even knowing about it. When will humanity wake up for this? Bapuji replies, there is a negativity in every aspect. There will be negativity used in the internet too. It will be completely dark. Dark matter is happening in the dark web. The means of the destruction are sold to everyone there. They kill people, then all the details of the killing are shown there. They show the world we are killing it. So all this is becoming very negative. Demons are doing all this. Anand Bhaiya says, what is the devil's culture? That all are using wrong things on humans in a hidden way. Bapuji says, the devil's power is more powerful in today's world, that is Kali Yuga. So evil power, that is negativity, has value. Is there any good reason left on this earth? Everyone has become selfish, self-centered, me, mine, everything is mine has become more. So this is what happens in the Kali Yuga. There is an increase in the evil forces. Anand Bhaiya asks, why do they attack secretly? Bapuji says, these people, that evil forces, are cowards. The devil is coward and is afraid. Isn't it true that the Satan, that is devil, is powerful only in the dark?
His powers do not work in sunlight. Anand Bhaiya asked, in Christianity, they are creating the world of false light. In near-death experience, people say that we are going into the tunnel of light and there is a Jesus. But in reality, the devil showing such light. Bapuji replies, in the Christian world, the devil and the devilish spirits show these and do all this. Jesus is not sitting there. Everyone is talking nonsense. All devils control such souls. Anand Bhaiya asked, did aliens make artificial planet like planet X, Nebu? How do make them? Who lives there today and who is running these planets? Bapuji replies, aliens do not need to make these planets. They can make their own spheres and live inside. There is no need to make a planet. Anand Bhaiya says, okay, nowadays messages are given to connect to the universe and the source. That means you can connect with the universe, but unless you are able to connect in the physical form, where will we get power? Is this misinformation or part of the agenda? Bapuji replies, to create the negative atmosphere they are doing. Anand Bhaiya says, who is the source being cited as the source that is being used to create this propaganda? Take power from the universe. Bapuji says, take power from the creator of the universe. The only you will get the power. Anand Bhaiya says, this is what knowledge says. Bapuji replies, there is negativity in body, that is current sharir. The atmosphere is filled with so much negativity due to the many births. The soul of the billions of trillions of years ago, that is first cosmic cycle, you can also say the first parad of 50 years of Brahma, it has committed so many sins. It, that is soul, has become demon today. And then he asked the universe to give me this car, bungalow, etc. manifestations. Will he get it? He will not get it. He will have to destroy his sins. First, all this information about manifestation is happening from the subtle world. Negative spirits spread this information in the atmosphere. They are spread in the atmosphere like 3D to 5D, etc. How will you go from 3D to 5D? What is the 3D, 5D, 6D? You don't have any knowledge of what it is. And then, on the contrary, the spirits of the subtle world spread misinformation in the atmosphere. Anand Bhaiya says, Bapuji, people have got lost in this matter. Bapuji says, there has been a lot of confusion for many years on 3D to 5D. Anand Bhaiya says, yes Bapuji, lot of confusion it is created. Bapuji says, for many years people have been saying the light portal is opening. What happened to it? There has been nothing for so many years. It's all nonsense. Unless you become the embodiment of your soul, that is soul consciousness, that is also called Atma Swarup, and take power from the God Almighty, until then your soul will not get power. If power comes, then the causal body will be charged, and then the subtle body will be charged, then the mind will also be charged. When the causal body gets charged, then the mind will become healthy. Even if a single data resides in the causal body, then it will damage the mind, because the mind operates on the basis of the causal body. In the causal body, that is current sharir, you need to remove the data only then there will be peace in your mind. Then only you will become soul conscious, that is Atma Swarup. And if you do not become soul conscious, the embodiment of the self, power will not come. If you remember the Supreme Father, that is behad ke parampita, he will give you power. But if you are not in the soul consciousness state, that is Atma Swarup state, you will not be able to take the power from the Almighty. Hence, you need to be in soul consciousness. All false knowledge will be spreading the coming 3 years. It will be spread by the ghost. Devils, and the atmosphere will be turbulent, and so many people will be in the search of the peace. People will be ready to pay the crores of rupees to get some moments of the peace. With no peace, they will ask for death. They will bribe the Almighty, but death and the peace will not come. Anand Bhaiya asked, the last question is, do bad aliens want to control the earth? They have the technology to destroy the sun's light. Bapuji says they can completely suck the sun's light inside the sun is in 1 second. Anand Bhaiya asks, has this technology been used in our multiverse before? Bapuji replies, first we have used it. Experiment has been done. In previous multiverse it has happened. Anand Bhaiya says, in the galaxy or in the stars it has happened. Bapuji replies, in our galaxy we had an experiment with the star in our galaxy. There are 800 crores stars in our galaxy. In that one star in the Milky Way, a star is like one sun in the solar system. They swallow one sun like how Hanumanji did. He did swallow the entire sun in his mouth. Then there is nothing wrong in it. Anand Bhaiya says, it is not wrong, but since we are talking about this, Bapuji replies, yes, they can destroy the sun too. They can destroy the whole solar system. If a soul of the solar system is of 1 celestial degree power, and if the other soul is 10 kala, that is 10 celestial degree power, if it spread the web of power around the entire solar system, that is spread the power of 10 kala around, the entire solar system will come inside the soul. It will absorb the whole solar system. Similarly, if there is a Mahabrahman, that is galaxy, that can absorb the galaxy. The force which is in the middle of the supreme abode is the supermassive black hole, that is the great supreme abode. It has the power of 10 celestial degree supreme light. So if 15 or 20 celestial degree, that is kala power, souls penetrate a little, it will absorb all the power and all through gravity. If you pull the entire power and absorb the galaxy, they can absorb the universe, which is 16 celestial degree souls can absorb the universe. 40 kala, 50 kala souls can also absorb the universe, but they won't do. Anand Bhaiya asks, in the end, what is there for the divine souls? Bapuji says, divine souls becomes the embodiment of the soul, that is Atma Swarup, take power from the Supreme Father and awaken, Jagrat, from now. If you start from now, then the power will come, because these worldly things will not be for any use. Gyan Dan is Mahadan, that is, donate or spread the knowledge. Everyone to be awakened. Only the form of the soul consciousness state, that is Atma Swarup, will be useful. Only the power of the soul will be useful. On the power of the soul, the more power you get, the more it will be useful to you. Anand Bhaiya says, Bapuji, thank you very much for answering these questions, and I would like to tell all the new viewers that our main channel is Bapuji Dashrathbhai Patel, in which we have around 8 lakh people have joined at this point. There is a daily live meditation from 10 to 11 p.m. IST in the night. Or another channel, that is Paramshanti Motivation and Meditation, in which Sister Sakshi does daily live meditation that is conducted from 5:30 to 6:30 a.m. IST. If you want to move towards the enlightenment, please subscribe to our channel. Very important information in the description box below our videos. Playlist and podcast are given below. We have another channel, that is a spiritual podcast with Anant, in which I have interviewed over 150 plus souls. You definitely see podcast. So all these links which are given in the description box. Please check once. Our main website is paramshanti.org. Please watch. There is a book called Life in Multiverse. Please read and share. Thank you very much. Thanks. Bapuji, thank you very much. Param Shanti.
शांति सोचो बोलो परम शांति.
Join us daily for our morning live meditation, Monday to Saturday, 5:30 to 6:30 a.m.
Join us daily for live meditation, 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. on YouTube Live. Subscribe now. Website www.paramshanti.org. Email us anant@paramshanti.org. Like, share, subscribe. Join today.
बेहद की